Texans at Colts, and this was a top game last time they played. Colts at Texans, and dang, it came down to the wire. Unfortunately, Deshaun Watson fumbled at the goal line. Didn't really seem to matter though, because their playoff hopes would have been was shattered last week when the Bears beat them. It seems like the Texans are, in fact, though, the scariest 4-9 team I've seen play in a long time, because just Deshaun Watson's playing at such a high level. He's just bringing everyone up around him. The defense is absolutely atrocious, and I see Jonathan Taylor going off like he did before. Jonathan Taylor's a really good running back. Like I've been saying for the past year, everyone was downing Jonathan Taylor. I told you, Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in this draft class, and there's a reason why. Wisconsin, he was great at Wisconsin, and all you need to do was watch, one Wisconsin game and notice that, man, this entire offense is Jonathan Taylor. And you know what happened? They were close to making the playoffs most of the time, yeah. Wisconsin struggled without Jonathan Taylor. You can see why. He's such a talented back. Houston, on the other hand, is getting... You might notice they got crushed by the Bears last week, but there's a reason why, right? The fact is, at this point, Deshaun Watson's working with just some absolute not good football players at this point, right? The offensive line is playing atrociously. Last week, their starting running back was gone, and their starting wide receiver was gone, which you'd expect Deshaun Watson to still win that game if you just thought the starting wide receiver and starting running back was gone. But no, my friend. Starting 4 receivers at the beginning of the year. You have Will Fuller, you have Brandon Cooks, you have Kenny Stills, and you have Randall Cobb. Those are your 4 receivers heading into this year. All really good receivers. They were all out for that game. Every single one of them. So then you go to Keke Coutee, which Keke Coutee's a nice extra piece. He's a nice extra piece to have. He'd be nice for that Randall Cobb spot next year. But he's not a number 1 receiver. Brandon Cooks can do that job. Will Fuller can do that job. Keke Coutee cannot. Then you also have to have some semblance of a ground game. And the fact is, David Johnson constantly being hurt or on the COVID list absolutely sucks. It sucks so much as a Texans fan, because Duke Johnson is just not a good running back in general. He's a good... We could throw it to him in the backfield. He can make some nice moves. The fact is, the only person we can truly hand it off to and get yardage is David Johnson. He's the only decent running back on our team, and he was out last game. So I think this is going to be a close game again. I think the 7.5 point spread's too large for a team that has Deshaun Watson on it. I expect the Colts to win this one, but I do think the Texans keep it close and cover that 7.5 point spread.